Hey everybody, welcome back to Newegg TV. I'm Steve, and joining me in the studio today once again is Nick from ASUS. How's it going, man?
Good, how are you, Steve?
I'm very good, and thank you once again for coming in. Today I noticed you have a small form factor PC sitting on my desk. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, so this is pretty much brand new in the ASUS lineup for PCs, and this is what we're calling our ViVoPC. So This is going to be an ultra affordable, full-featured Windows PC. Will come with Windows 8. Has a Celeron running at 1.5 gigahertz, 4 gigs of RAM, a 500 gig hard drive, 802.11ac Wi-Fi.
Nice.
So it'll
Bluetooth
have all
4.0 too?
Bluetooth 4.0,
Nice.
some USB 3 ports, built-in speakers. So it's kind of like the all-in-one system that you can kind of use for portability or for a basic setup or someone who's maybe going off to school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So it's just kind of one of those PCs you could just have that saves some space maybe in your backpack when you're traveling to school or to and from. I'm not really sure where you'd be going other than from home to maybe your dorm room or something like that. Also, it's very small form factor, so it doesn't take up much space on your desk.
It'll pretty much do everything that you need it to do except for like the hardcore 3D gaming.
Okay.
Kind of
all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, let's kind of show them a little bit about the I/O maybe.
Sure.
And kind of let them know. So it looks like you guys have gone with a. Oh, this is actually plastic. It looks like aluminum. It's almost like a wire wheeled aluminum look here, kind of with the concentric circle scratches. See the ViVoPC and ASUS here right on the front.
Yeah.
I know
a little light shining through on the hard drive activity
when it turns on.
Front,
okay,
yeah.
So I guess we'll show them that here in just a moment. Let's spin this around to the back here and show you guys some of the goodies. I guess that's power switch, AC port for power, an SD as well as MMC card reader, and this lock actually. This Kensington lock actually is a slide. I think earlier we found out that it actually unlocks the top cover. Yeah. Right?
It kind of dual function in that way, yeah.
Excellent. 4 USB 2.0, all native to this chipset, as well as an HDMI out, as well as a D-sub out. You have a Toslink out for your audio, 2 USB 3.0, also native, but we do have a Realtek chip operating this gigabit Ethernet port, is that correct? Okay, excellent. And then your analog outs for the audio too, which is also Realtek, I'm just going to take a guess?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, well, I think that's pretty much the outside. Do you mind if we crack it open and show them?
Yeah, let's go ahead and let's crack it open and see what it looks like inside.
Awesome, Nick. All right, let me just grab this lock it. This slides backwards? Yes, it does. Okay. You can see here, it looks like there's a little bit of padding for the hard drive. Of course, a full-size 3.5-inch hard drive, Western Digital 500 gig blue drive to be specific.
Yeah, so this will be we did this on purpose so people could go through and upgrade themselves. So obviously this comes with a 500 gig blue drive. People can put in their own SSD, their own hybrid drive. As well as when we take the drive out here, you'll see that you'll have access to the memory as well. So
excellent. Do you mind if I do that?
Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So the pre-installed memory will be a 4 gig SODIMM module running at 1600 gigahertz, DDR3 of course.
1600 megatransfers per second for the speed of the memory, nice.
And so it is upgradable up to 16 gigs. So you can put up to 2 8 gig SODIMM sticks in there if someone wanted to upgrade. So
just to show you guys, it does have these sort of little rubberized nubs here that kind of slide in. It's got a little track, pop it in, slide it up, gets the SATA Rev 3 connector to connect in at the very top here. Sorry, that's probably moving around a little bit too much for Kyle. I apologize, Kyle. And then we have this little cover that leads you to the memory. Let me go ahead and unscrew that, which I had a screwdriver here somewhere. Where did I put it? There we go. And, all right, show you guys here. Pop that cover off. It looks like you have one stick in here. How much memory was it again?
So the one stick in there is the 4 gig SODIMM 1600 megahertz DDR3 stick, and there are 2 SODIMM slots, which you can put up to 8 gigs in each. So for a total of 16 if someone wanted to max out this little ViVoPC.
Fantastic. Okay. And then I noticed there is a little fan here, probably keeping the drive a little bit cooler, circulate some of the air possibly. All right, well, let's put this thing back together again and show you guys exactly what it's going to look like when it's up and running. And actually, before we show you the operating system itself, we did want to mention too that it does come with 2 things, and that is a full keyboard as well as an optical mouse.
Yeah, so included in the package will be the power adapter, the mouse, and the keyboard on top of the ViVoPC itself.
Fantastic. So full working system, don't have to worry about anything. Right out of the box, it's going to work with you.
Yeah, just connect to a display and you're good to go.
And here we are at the operating system now. Nick, what did you want to show us?
Okay, yeah, so we've booted up the ViVoPC. We can see that it does come with the standard Windows 8 install. Of course, once you've signed into your Microsoft account or created one, you can go ahead and get the free upgrade to Windows 8.1.
Very nice.
Which came out not too long ago. On the ASUS side of things, this does come with ASUS Sonic Master, so our audio wizard. So Sonic Master is, we have an engineering team called the Golden Ear team, and they basically will certify products to be Sonic Master, and they go in and tweak the audio, make sure that it's acceptable to be used as a standalone solution. So probably if you're going to be using this as a media center, you're probably going to want to hook up your own speakers, you're probably going to have your own speakers, but if you do need to use this on its own, you're going to know that the speakers are going to be usable and you can crank the volume and have some decent sound out of it.
They're going to sound the best they possibly can.
Exactly.
You guys have tuned them. Okay.
As well as ASUS Web Storage. So this is coming with a lot of our products. We're giving away free storage. So this comes with 32 gigs of free ASUS Web Storage, which is kind of like an online cloud storage for a few years. So you're going to get 32 gigs with that as well.
Okay.
On the Windows Start Screen side of things, you can see, so you can have Netflix, you can have Hulu Plus, you can use it as a streaming device. This does have an HD 2500 as the graphics adapter, so the max output is going to be 1080p, so this is really meant to be used with 1080p monitors or with a 1080p TV in your living room to kind of get media focus, or like you said, or like we mentioned before, for people to take out on the go or to school or to work. It'll pretty much do everything except for some 3D gaming.
All right, Nick, that's great. Everything looks pretty cool. Is there anything else, any other closing thoughts you want to make about this particular device? I
mean, it's a really affordable, small PC. Weighs in at 2.6 pounds, so it's really easy to bring along with you. And
awesome.
We think we're going to sell a lot of these.
Fantastic. And speaking of that, actually, you guys can go to the link below to actually purchase this beautiful device from ASUS. What was the model number one more time, Nick?
This is the ViVoPC.
This is the ViVoPC.
And there will be a few different versions. The higher end ones will be black. The silver one will be at $299.
So actually, there's several of the ViVoPCs that are coming out. At the very least, two. Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming in, Nick. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Steve.
And we really appreciate you guys watching also. If you haven't already done so, click subscribe to any of our various YouTube channels, and we'll see you soon.